Hey everyone, I need your attention for 1 minute. This is not one of those ads. This is something that has changed my entire life. If you've been listening to this podcast, you know that this is all about personal development as the foundation for everything good in your life. And this podcast is now sponsored by Growth Day, which is the world's first all-in-one personal development app. I mean, oh my gosh, can you imagine having everything all in one place that you need to create the life that you want? Now you can. So if you've been struggling with your motivation, your mood, your productivity, or your purpose, you have to check this out. Growth Day helps you consciously change your life and achieve your potential. It has all the self-improvement tools, motivational classes, and life coaching all in one place. So many of us want to improve our lives, but the question is how? Where do we start? What do we use? How do you get unstuck? How do you make self-improvement stick? Well, research shows how. It's when you consistently journal, track your habits, set goals, learn from empowering mentors, and challenge yourself that you'll be happier, healthier, and more successful. But let me ask you something. Where do you actually do all of your personal development work? I have to tell you that over 300,000 people use Growth Day for a reason. It works. It's the world's #1 software for self-improvement. Growth Day has an amazing mindset journal that I absolutely love, a habit tracker, and a goal-setting system. In fact, I bet if you went to my stories this week, you probably saw me using the journaling app and telling you to do it too, because it's the first time that journaling has ever actually stuck consistently in my life because of this app. And best of all, Growth Day has live inspirational classes every single week from the world's top motivational speakers and life coaches. These are people who have impacted my life in huge ways. These are mentors who I already knew and loved. In fact, this is something that's so huge for me, you guys. I personally teach a class in Growth Day every single month, and it is one of the most fun things that I get to do, and I'd love to see you there. These classes will truly shift your life. There's always something new that you will learn. So join me and 300,000 achievers growing our lives with actual real intention. Visit growthday.com/Lori for a free trial. Yes, you can try this for free. So go to growthday.com/Lori and go live your best life. You guys, that's growthday.com/Lori. And I can't wait to see you there. Thanks to Base for supporting my podcast. Base lets you pack up your stuff and hit the road with high-quality, well-designed travel bags and accessories that won't break the bank. Right now, Base is offering you 15% off your first purchase at basetravel.com/Lori. I believe that even if I say the wrong thing up there, or I think I failed or say something stupid, I believe that somebody needed to see me do that in order to free themselves up to know that no matter where you are in your career, you're going to make mistakes. And I pray that if I screw up or say something totally wrong, that it gives people the freedom to know that they can do it too. Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. It's time for another quickie because there's always time to fit in inspiration. I am in my Arizona home and I am so excited right now because I am one day away from speaking on one of my best friend's stages, Powerhouse Women. Lindsey Schwartz puts on this event every single year. This year is the biggest event that she has done yet. I'm super just like, oh my God, proud, freaking happy, excited friend moment, because when you watch your friends thrive and when you watch all of their dreams come true, it is like your own dreams are coming true. I can't even explain it. I don't have kids yet, but I feel like this must be what it feels like to just watch just someone that you adore just living out their soul's purpose. So I'm spending the night tonight, sitting right here in my spray tan. I might pour a glass of wine and I'm going to go over all of my notes and totally picture being on that stage and talking to everyone. And honestly, one of the main things I'm really going to focus on is how I want people to feel. If I've learned anything about giving talks, it's that you can go over your notes all you want. You can go over your slides all you want. But at the end of the day, you're probably going to get up there and everyone's energy is going to tell you something different. You're going to end up saying something different than you thought. You're going to end up wanting to talk about different things. And really the thing that I focus on is visualizing myself on stage and how I want people to feel and what is it that I want them to walk away with. And when I focus on that, I just notice that I get out of my head. I stop worrying about saying the right thing. I stop worrying about what are people thinking. And I really just focus on really believing and praying that somebody gets the message that they needed through me and that God speaks through me that day. And let me tell you, when you just take all the pressure off, like, look, if you change one person's life, then that is freaking amazing. And it just takes all the pressure off of, oh my God, what if someone doesn't like me? What if I say something wrong? Yes, those things could totally happen. You're a human. And anyone who gets up there should literally give themselves this grace because it's going to happen. And it's hard, right? Like getting up there to stand in front of people and share your truth and share your heart, that's not easy. So whenever I see people speak, I am like, oh my gosh, just the fact that they are up there and pouring their hearts out makes me so happy and excited for them and just so grateful that they're doing it and willing to share their knowledge. So I can't even wait. I can't wait to report back next week. Look, when I'm traveling, I'm always just a little bit stressed about how my husband is going to critique the amount of luggage that I have packed or the things that I have tried to cram into my suitcase. But with Base, there's literally room for everything, even if you're a massive overpacker like me. Look, I just do not know what I'm gonna wanna wear or what mood I'm gonna be in. And it's no problem with Base. 7 pairs of shoes, no problem. Bring them all. I love my Base pieces, and I have an offer for you. Go to Base Travel, that's BEISTRAVEL.com/Lori for 15% off your first purchase. I really want to talk about the Weekender bag because this thing delivers. This bag quite literally is designed to house all of your items that you'll need for a quick weekend getaway. For my short trips, I've been really trying to stick only to using this bag to store my things. And let me tell you, it actually works. It's a great training tool for how to pack less. We'll see if that works, but I'm hoping it's helping. It has a separate compartment specifically for your shoes that keep them from getting your clothes dirty. And for all my listeners who have to access email while you're away, there's a laptop compartment as well. I don't know about you, but I'm always traveling with my laptop. I'm truly obsessed with the thoughtful functionality of this bag, and I know that you will be too. It's so freaking cute. Base was created by actress Shay Mitchell to make sleek and affordable bags, luggage, and accessories designed to help you travel effortlessly while still looking fashionable. Base has thought of everything you could ever want in one piece of luggage. 360-degree gliding wheels, a cushioned handle, built-in weight indicator, which is huge for me, you guys, washable bags for your dirty clothes, and all the interior pockets you need to keep organized. And their luggage comes in multiple sizes and super cute colors to match your aesthetic. Right now, Base is offering you 15% off your first purchase by visiting BEISTRAVEL.com/Lori. That's basetravel.com/Lori. Do I get nervous? As if you asked me that. You didn't, but there you go. Now you get to hear it. Do I get nervous? Yes, I still get so crazy nervous. And my theory on nerves is that all of the energy that you need and all of the presence that you need to be up there, to really be tapped in, to tune in, to entertain, to teach, it all comes in at once. It's like you're feeling all of this energy coming in. And what happens is it comes in, the day before or day of, especially day of, and it's just all at once and your body doesn't know what to do with it. So it comes across in the form of just like nerves, shaking, energy. And I just remember that. This is what I tell myself. I'm like, it's just all of the extra energy coming in all at once, like a jolt. And once you're up there, you're going to know what to do with it. So I do all these little stage tricks that I'll share with you guys. if you have anything coming up, if you think that you want to speak, but maybe you're like, I don't know if I can speak, I'm too nervous. I used to think that as well. I've been to a lot of different speaking, coaching events, and I've had speaking coaching, and I've just essentially practiced. I've just essentially made myself go and do it and get the experience. So a couple things that I've learned is that when you first go out there, number one, first, before you do anything, you're going to want to feel pretty prepared. And also the preparation is so good. The preparation allows you to go and have freedom on stage, but you don't need to be tied to your notes or your prompter. And this is where we can really mess up. This is where I really could get myself messed up, is like thinking I need to say everything that's in my notes and thinking I need to make sure that I get every single point across. You're going to find that once you get up there, if you have 5 points you want to get across and 10 stories, you'll probably only have time for 3 stories and maybe 3 of the points, or 5 of the points and 3 stories. So be willing to let go of things and make damn sure you're always on time if you want to get invited back on any stage. People who go over the time typically do not get invited back because it throws off the whole flow of the event. So pay attention to time and understand that you don't need to be attached to your notes. You can throw things out. You can totally skip over things and know that what was said is what needed to be said and what people needed to hear. And the rest was not for that day. And that's really what I live by. If I'm like, oh, I really wanted to say that, I'm like, whoop, well, it wasn't for that day. And everything that I said was exactly what this audience needed at this time. And that is what I trust. And that's what I have faith in, that God is just going to have me say all of the things that need to be said. And if I screw up, I truly believe, this is a belief now that you need to like wrap your brain around, even if you hear me say it and you're like, this girl's on crack. This belief is what helps me be successful. I believe that even if I say the wrong thing up there, or I think I failed or say something stupid, I believe that somebody needed to see me do that in order to free themselves up to know that no matter where you are in your career, you're going to make mistakes. And I pray that if I screw up or say something totally wrong, that it gives people the freedom to know that they can do it too. That is my belief. And that is what allows me to keep going up there over and over and over. So of course, we have these core beliefs that even allow us to step foot on stage, right? Like, okay, if I screw up, then there you go. I'm going to forgive myself and get over it. And I believe that that's what needed to happen for my evolution and for someone in the audience, right? The next thing is, once I'm up there, I typically allow myself to like take a deep breath and catch my breath. Because if I find that I start, sometimes I'll have pump up music and I dance and I start talking. And if I just start talking right away and never allow myself to like take a beat and catch my breath and do one thing that I'll tell you in a second, then I start behind the 8 ball. And it's like, I start with so much anxiety that I've never caught my breath, that it's almost like it carries on for the first 5 minutes where I feel very anxious and like I'm going to pass out because I can't breathe. So with that said, what I do is I tend to ask questions to the audience or have the audience ask each other questions. I'm like, hey, so excited to be here. Like, say a little something. And then I say, I want you to turn to your neighbor and I want you to, get to know them and ask these questions. So if I'm really nervous, you'll know because I'll turn it to the audience and they'll talk to their neighbors. So it gives me a second to get very grounded on stage and get rooted and planted. And then once I'm up there and back in my physical body, I'm like, okay, I can do this. So if you ever see me speak, it's probably because if I do that, it's because I'm really nervous and I need a moment. Sometimes I'll do a meditation up there. I'll put people through a meditation, but oftentimes I'll ask the audience a question just to kind of feel out the room and see who I'm talking to and give myself a second. So these are all tips and tricks that you can weave throughout your whole talk, no matter where you're at. Let's say all of a sudden you get a wave of anxiety in the middle. I'll go and have the audience ask each other questions that I have in my back pocket, just so I can turn the attention off of me and I can like get back into my body and out of my head. So these are all the tricks that I do on stage. There's quite a few more, but these are some I'm just going to offer to you right now to be like, hey, I don't know where you're at in the world of wanting to do a big goal that makes you so freaked out, or speaking in front of people, or maybe you want to put together a dinner that's facilitated and that makes you nervous. Maybe you want to speak on a podcast and that makes you nervous. Maybe you want to speak on a small stage and that makes you nervous. Maybe you want to speak on a big stage and that makes you nervous. What I want to let you know is that there are tricks that you can do, and there's nothing that beats just getting out there and practicing, starting on a small stage, starting on someone's podcast. And when the big stage comes, just say yes and know that no matter what the outcome is, it was for your soul's evolution and you'll recover from it. And you'll probably be freaking amazing and you'll be too hard on yourself. But if you can have grace, this is how you're going to get better. It's how the best speakers get better, is knowing that you're not going to be the best every single time and you're going to learn from that. So I'm sending you guys so much love. I would love to have you on my daily text list. I'm telling you, I feel like it is one of the most fun places to connect. And I love sending you manifesting affirmations. I love sending you mantras. I love sending you just different things that I really hope make you think and help you get to your goals faster. So you guys, if you want to be on that text list, all you have to do is text the word daily to 310-496-8363. That's the word daily to 310-496-8363. And I hope to see you on the text list. Just so you know, just to see some different texts that were on the text list recently, they are all about just pumping you up and helping you make a decision on your goal, connecting you to the community that you need, and really creating some manifesting mantras that are going to rock your world and change your life. So you guys, I hope to see you on the text list. And until next time, earn your happy. Bye, everyone. Hey y'all, I'm so excited to share with you, Earn Your Happy is now part of Growth Day Podcast Network. A bunch of us are coming together to bring more growth to the world and support shows and brands that we truly believe in. And one of my friends is also on the network, and I'd love for you to go subscribe to his show. You guys, Trent Shelton has the most incredible podcast. It's called Straight Up with Trent Shelton, and it's going to remind you that you are built for this. I have heard Trent speak in person multiple times. I've listened to his podcast a ton. He's coming on the show and I literally cannot wait because this man just spits straight fire. It is like truth that goes to your core and makes you take action right away. If you want one of those podcasts that when you're just out on a walk, you can't help but want to start running and run through a wall in your life, this is the show to go listen to. So you guys, make sure that you go subscribe to the show, Straight Up with Trent Shelton. You're going to love it.
Hey, thanks for listening to the podcast. And I want to make sure that you have my phone number, and I'm not kidding. Did you know that I have a community text number? For real. My phone number is 310-496-8363. This goes directly to my phone. All you have to do is text the word daily to 310-496-8363. And I literally text you every single day, Monday through Friday. I actually just got done 30 seconds ago texting a bunch of people back, and I talk to you all of the time. You guys, people always ask me how I got my community text number and how it works. Well, all you have to do is you can just go to community.com and get your own. Community makes it easy to get a phone number that you can use to build your audience using text. People just text you at your number and they're added to your group. Then you can text them out audios, video links, anything you want. You guys, I text out happy birthday videos. I love to send podcast links, thoughts about life, book recommendations, different events that I'm doing in the local area. Texting gets me out of the noise of social media and directly into your hand. And now you can start texting your people too. Just go to community.com to get your phone number. They give you a 10-digit real phone number, not those weird short codes that look like spam, but it's more than a phone phone number. Your new number comes with an inbox for SMS and texting. This means you can actually manage your text list from your computer and an app on your phone. You can schedule texts to send at certain times and to certain groups. You can even set up auto replies or let your assistant or customer service team answer your text messages via Community's awesome dashboard. Just go to community.com and ask for a free demo. They'll show you how it works and get you your number. It's time to start texting your audience versus just posting on social media. Everyone uses Community for that. So go check them out at community.com. I can tell you it's not just great for communicating with my audience, but Chris and I use Community and our texts to also sell out our launches. I'm telling you, you get such an incredible response because you really are creating a true, deep sense of community. And it's so intimate. It's freaking amazing. Go check it out at community.com.
Want to know a huge secret to my success? Okay, not only my success, but just about every single person that I have interviewed on this podcast who is successful has this in common. You guys, they love to journal. They capture their life lessons and what they're grateful for. But a lot of people don't keep this up consistently. And most people do know that the research shows that journaling deepens your gratitude and increases self-awareness. But did you also know that journaling decreases stress and helps you achieve your goals faster? In fact, journaling is a huge differentiator between average performers at work and high-performing people. It leads to longer-term clarity, confidence, and success. So why don't more people journal? Why didn't I journal consistently? Honestly, they don't like staring at a blank page. It's hard to carry a book around with you or a notepad, and they just don't even know what to write about, or they just forget. That's why I know that you're going to love Growth Day. It's the world's #1 system for self-improvement, and it's like all-in-one personal development in an app. And it has an awesome digital journal, and people love it. Growth Day's digital journal has hundreds of research-backed writing prompts for self-reflection, positive mindset, confidence building, and success. I use them all the time, and it makes me think in ways that I typically don't, and it makes me ask myself better questions, which we all know gets better results in our life. It even has prompts that help you develop a daily, weekly, or monthly habit of reflecting on your life and identifying areas to grow. So it's a perfect time of year to start journaling, you guys. When you sign up at Growth Day, you also get systems for habit tracking, goal setting, and scoring, and improving every area of your life. Best of all, I get to teach there too, you guys. I'm so excited. I hope that I get to see you. I teach live in Growth Day every single month with a new topic just for you. So join me there. Start your free trial at growthday.com/Lori.